Hello everyone, it's Mary Polanco for Scrapbook.com. Today we're going to be making some really simple cards using dies only. So the stars of our show here are going to be the floral borders and the block outline sentiment dies. Let's get started by showing you a little bit of the layout. Now I am using some Sizzix glitter cardstock. It is stunning cardstock, very soft rainbow colors, and I'm also pulling out my mixed metals in the slimline size from Scrapbook.com. I chose the black because I thought that black glitter cardstock would really give this a beautiful pop. I'm going to pull out my tonic trimmer and just cut those at a diagonal so that I have two pieces. Now both of these cards are going to be slightly different, but the first one we're going to do here is I'm going to take some liquid adhesive and just kind of cover up where I think the black is going to go. And I usually would put that on the cardstock, but I knew I would have some overlay, so I thought this might be a little less messy. I'm going to take out my mini trimmer here and I'm just going to lop off the side there of the excess, and my scissors as well, so I can get that nice and trimmed up. The next thing I'm going to do is some liquid adhesive on the back of my die. This border die here is there's 4 in the set, in the floral border set. This first one here is just so beautiful, and all 4 of them are so different, which I really, really love. So I'm going to lay this down, and I love the ombre or the gradual color change within that glitter cardstock too, because you get so much just from one. I did not ink blend that. That is a die cut out of cardstock. And then with my block outline sentiment, I'm going to use the word hello here at the bottom right hand corner, and not forgetting to put my little O piece back in there just to complete the word. Now we're going to move to the second card, and I'm going to just cut off about I would say a 1/4 of an inch, between 1/8 of an inch and a 1/4 of an inch. I didn't measure it, but I just wanted a very small sliver of a piece because I'm going to make the break in my slimline cardstock with just this one piece. So instead of covering the entire upper portion like I did the last card, I'm just going to lay this right across. Now because I cut off the end of that glitter cardstock, the black, it's going to line up perfectly. I did have to trim just a little bit off the top. And now I'm going to take my other floral border from the set, and I'm going to place that right on top here. I would have lowered it just a little bit more because I felt like I cut off quite a bit of the top there. So I think I would have overlaid the black line instead of laying it on top, only because I didn't want to cut off any of that, although I do like the separation. So then for this one, I'm going to choose the word thanks. Now the block outline sentiments come with 3 words: celebrate, thanks, and hello. So I'm going to put thanks on this one, and again my inner part of my A. Now this next technique here, I'm putting some liquid adhesive down on my mat, my glass mat, and some glitter, some cosmic shimmer glitter, and then a little makeup sponge. I'm just going to mix it up, and then I'm just going to tap all over my cardstock. Now I am going to be able to get a beautiful splatter of glitter by doing this. This is one of my favorite techniques. It's so inexpensive to do. It's very simple, and I feel like it packs a big punch. The only thing I would say is make sure you're choosing a liquid adhesive that does not remain tacky once it dries. You want this to dry clear and not sticky. So that's really the only thing that you have to keep in mind when you're doing it. And so now I have some glitter spattered about on my cardstock, and I just think it adds just such wonderful sparkle. I do the same with the other card, but I also took my black pops of color and made the tiniest of little dots. And that's what's great about the pops of color. You can really control how much you put onto this. It is easy to get nice big round bubbles for your enamel dots, or you can get really, really tiny splatters like I did. So that will finish up that card as well. And then don't forget to save all your pieces. I take out my Scrapbook.com slimline envelope here, and I just pile everything in there, and now I have it all organized and nice and neat for my next project. So that will do it for these 2 example cards. Thank you so much for stopping by and for hanging out with us. I'll list everything I used in the video down in the description box below, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.